Hello and welcome to the show. I am back on my summer car today. We're going to be earning some money, some much needed money to be honest, because the Satsuma is going to take a fair bit to repair. It is very early morning out here. Am I going to be able to see what on earth I am doing in just about enough light to get that on? Yes, we're going to be earning some money by going to acquire some of the barn finds. Now, I talked about this last episode. I guess the information that I read was a little bit out of date. Apparently, barn finds are now in the game. They're not cars that you can rebuild yourself. However, you can tow the chassis. I believe it's just the chassis as well that's there, to a garage, or to the garage in Lopi, and you will get a fair amount of money, which is going to be very, very useful because I need it. So, to do that, we're going to take the septic truck. I'm hoping... What time of day is it? I'm hoping... no, we're probably not getting any phone calls for any jobs. It would be helpful to have some jobs. We might have to steal some diesel in all of this. Possibly. We'll see how it goes. We are, though, going to, first of all, most importantly, get the toolbox out of the tractor, because I do remember I left it in there, and I want to put this somewhere nice and safe where it's not going to glitch through anything. So let's play our favourite game of paint can bowling. If we just go for a bit of an angle here, we're going to go for an angle shot, try and get all of them down. I wasn't close enough. That was a terrible shot. Maybe if we go from here. And angle, fire. Yeah, that was a much better second shot. It took two. But, sure, it'll do. We're going to bring this as well, actually. This is going to be an important, useful tool. The sledgehammer for knocking down the doors to get into the barns. I believe you can crash the truck into them as well, but I shall take that just in case. I don't know if you can ram them with the forks on the tractor. You probably can. Let's get in here. Oh, let's not kind of go to space though. We have a case of beer. That'll be very, very useful. I can also see a kitten out of the corner of my eye who is probably going to pounce on me at any moment. As long as it's not claws in leg, I'm generally okay with that. If we enter driving mode a second, and if we go turn that on, all right, we've got some interior lights on the go. Hello, kitten. Are you going to say hello to the audience? Are we going to get a meow out of you? Yeah? No. That was a pathetic meow. You can do better than that. Don't eat the microphone wire. Right. Beer and kittens away again. Beer, sledgehammer, and what else should we bring? We should probably bring... In fact, I think this is the last bit of food I have in the house. We might want to stop for some food while we are out, because yeah, we are pretty much completely and utterly out of food in the house, and the last sausages are in here. The very last bit of food. We've got a whole case of beer, so I guess or almost a whole case of beer. I think I've had one. So I guess we can have a liquid diet if things get desperate. Yeah, so we'll chuck those in there. Most important stuff. I might take the diesel. Do I want to take the diesel can with me? Do I have any need for the diesel can? If we get this started, we need to move that out of the way. Do we have any need for this? I mean, it survived the journey in the van of being battered around, so it's probably not going to lose it if we take it with us. I guess we could fill it up if we have a lot of money. Sure. That can sit in there. Do we need to bring anything else with us on this epic journey? When I say epic journey, things are probably going to go horrendously wrong very early on. We do not have any more. No, I think we're out of food. I had the last bit of food in there sort of before I started filming. It was a pizza that gave me bugger all in the way of hunger back. So the pizzas are pretty much useless. Just the sausages are the way to go, basically, on this. Right, I think it is time to say... I love how I've managed to inadvertently leave everything with the door open. I will remember to close doors at some point with stuff. Right, I've opened all the doors on this, and are we not going to... There we go. We'll close that one. We will get the van to safety. Somewhere if we go into driving mode, we can get you on. Put the handbrake back in, and there we go. Right. So yeah, today's plan should go a lot smoother, I think. And I say a lot smoother, it's going to involve some towing. It's going to involve towing cars that don't have any wheels, although I'm not sure that's going to be a worse case than the normal cars are, to be honest. I would like to say a big thank you to HLR Juggernaut, who's helped me out with various tips and tricks with this game, and he has got a little map for me telling me where all of the locations are for these barn finds, so we're not going to fumble around in the woods for too long trying to find them. I hopefully shall be knowing where we're going. Right, sledgehammer, food, drink, diesel. Hopefully we can do this, and if we get this all, time this all pretty nicely, because we're setting off so early in the morning, by the time we get to like Lopi or something, or to the town, everything should be open, and we should be good to go. What I am thinking, I'm kind of pondering trying to do something a little bit ridiculous. I mean, that's just me, really. Are we not got any... Ah, okay. I forgot I turned the ignition on, but I hadn't actually turned the engine on. There we go. I was going to say, we're not getting any gears. We're hitchhiking. No, okay. Hitchhiking in our own vehicle. Parking brake off. And we shall be away. Well, more towing is always a dangerous thing. Come on, truck. The glare is... Ah, I forgot I got the interior light on, haven't we? Go interior light. It's still pretty horrendous glare that we have going on here. I don't know how much the repair job is going to cost on the Satsuma. Like, I don't need to have the vehicle tuned up and so on. I don't really know how the repairing goes. Apparently, the recovery jobs, these are pretty well paying. I'm hoping I can get enough money from them so that we can get the Satsuma repaired. That would be really helpful indeed, and fill this thing up with diesel, because we've got a quarter of a tank. Actually, I've got to try and figure out what's going to be my best route of going around for this. We could actually try to do something really silly, and I don't know whether the game's going to let me do this, but this does sound like quite a lot of fun. We could sort of loop around and try and collect all three in one go. I don't know if I can tow from... I'll tell you what, we'll have a look. When we get to the first barn find, we'll have a look, see if there's a towing hook at each end. If there is, we might be able to daisy chain all of the wrecks together and tow them all back to the garage at once. And if we can do that, that also then gives me another doubly good idea in that we can head onto the motorway, and then we can create like a massive chain, a massive flail to go after that green car. Ooh, all of the possibilities. All of the possibilities. Yeah, we shall first see what we can actually do with the wreck vehicle. That was a big stop for the septic truck. Please turn. Ooh, I think that's about the best I have made that corner in this truck. We didn't run it over the banking. We didn't, I don't think, bump into the sign. There was certainly no noise of it bumping into the sign. But, yeah, now the first wreck is actually not very far away. As I say that, we're going to get into a world of trouble. Okay, we should abandon... I abandoned turning, just let it go downhill, because if I keep fighting it, that's how you roll it. If you keep fighting the truck, that's how you're going to end up rolling it on that. It's better just to let it run downhill, and then it should be good. Now, I believe this is roughly the area. Somewhere in this field. Somewhere in this field, there is a barn with a car in it. There's a lot of rocks over here. That's not a barn. I think, was it a rock or was it a barn I spotted? Ooh, and there's rock. Aha! Spotted a red roof of a barn of sorts. I've driven past this so many times and never really thought to go and have a look around at these. Okay. Yeah, apparently the truck bumping into the doors can do the trick for opening them, so we're going to go for a bump. That was a fairly vicious bump. There's a little bit more of a vicious bump than I was perhaps intending on doing. It hasn't opened the doors. And doesn't look like there is anything in there either. Where is our sledgehammer? There it is. Right, so if we put the handbrake back on, we will go and get the sledge... open the door first, and then we will get the sledgehammer. I don't think I've ever had any call to use a sledgehammer at all in this game. I mean, I guess that's kind of a way of sledgehammering. It does not look like there is anything in there, does it? That's very much empty, so that's not going to be it. Is there... Can we spy anything else? F, I think we want to do, and then drop that in there. Try not to glitch everything out. Where have the sausages gone? Because they're kind of important. Oh, bugger. Bugger, where have they gone? Don't tell me we've managed to lose the last pack of food that I had. Oh! Blast. Where the... has it gone? Every time. They are the best food in terms of nourishment, but they are terrible things for getting lost in car crashes. I guess it should probably serve me right for bumping into stuff. However, that was an intentional crash with a vehicle that I knew was faster. To be fair, if I'd done that against a wooden barn like that, we would have gone straight through and out the other side. And if there had been a wreck inside, that probably would have come with us as well. So, yeah, that looks like a building up ahead as well. There's nothing over this way, is there? Seeing as there's a building here, we might as well go and look at that one. Because I can't see any, there's no even suspicious looking rocks at all out over there. So, please, I guess, is that another building a bit further along? I guess it could be in, or is that a rock? Can't tell from this distance. You are... was someone very, very drunk when they built you? I mean, that would explain a lot of what goes on in this game, let's face it. But that is impressively wibbly and wobbly, that building. I don't quite know, I could have just reversed into this door. There does look like there is a vehicle inside, though. That's good news. So if we go bump, haha! Bumping it with the truck has been successful. We didn't have to sledgehammer it. I found a car! We are going to turn this around, and then we're going to tow that vehicle out of here. This is a good start. This has been, apart from the lost sausages, that has been the mini saga of the last episodes, is losing all of the sausages. Can we turn that around? That should do. That should do well enough, at least. Okay, parking brake on. Jump out of here. Fantastic, look at that. It's a shame that we can't take these. Oh, it does have kind of wheels going on. It's a shame that we can't actually take it back and then sort of work on it ourselves. Again, I don't know if that's something that's planned for future. It'd be very, very cool if it was. Now, is there a tow hook at the back? Oh, there is! We can daisy chain all the vehicles up. Oh, this is going to go so badly wrong, yet I really want to try it. Oh, this is a terrible, brilliant plan. As often are most of my best plans. They are terrible, brilliant plans. So if we then stick this in a forward gear, we're going to try and not pull the car out at a too wonkier an angle. There we go. Come on, car. Come on, car. That's the ticket. Right, gears are in here somewhere. We are still in the low range at the moment, just until we get off of this horrible, horrible terrain. Okay. We are on the road towards... I think we actually got to go to the town. It is a slightly quicker way if I loop back the way that I went to get to Lopi, if I was only going to deliver one car at a time. However, because I quite need food, it is going to be better for me to go up towards the town. And if I'm heading out this way towards the town, I may as well try and daisy chain all the cars together, because the road that leads from kind of where I am now up to the town and... oh, we're getting pulled around a little bit. Up past the town and back to Lopi, sort of the loop around, all of the cars can be found on it, so I'm hoping you can do it all in one go. Although we are having a little bit of issues up this hill. Now, apparently, there is a racetrack along this route. Now, I've never found it, and I have taken this road a number of times. And the second of the barn finds is along this track. So... we are, well, perhaps going to find it today, somewhere on the right-hand side. Now, I don't know if there is a little path off to it, or... because there are occasionally, you do see little paths that go off into the scenery. We are having issues a little bit towing this, as you could perhaps expect. I don't know if the van is really going to be... the truck is really going to be capable of towing 3 of them at once. And if it is, it's not going to be very quick in doing it. Ooh, we've got issues in turning... Come on, I'm trying to turn you out of a ditch. I am full left at the moment. I cannot get the truck out of it. Maybe if we put... we want rear lift axle. So if we put that down, is that going to be better for us in towing mode? I think it should be, probably. What has happened to the wreck of the car, by the way? I think it might be... should probably go check, actually, because I think I know where it is. I bet it's stuck down that ditch, isn't it? Yep. Oh, Christ. That'll be where the wreck of the car is, and that'll be what's causing us issues. Oh, bugger, driving mode, quickly now. Right, get through the gears a little bit. Once we've got it out of this ditch, I can kind of reset my truck in a better position. Now, where is... aha! This is looking like a racetrack to me. So apparently off the end of this track somewhere. Now, we will have to come back here with the Satsuma, with the muscle car, with the van. Maybe we'll do some time trialling of our own around here with them and see what can get fastest lap at this interesting location. I don't know how the bloody hell I'm going to reverse with a toad. That could be an interesting one. We'll have to wait and see about that. Somewhere off, I think in these trees over here-ish, maybe? Maybe it's a little further around, because that looks like a solid, that looks like a wall of trees, doesn't it? Maybe the other side, I don't quite know. We're also having real issues again. Put you back down into a lower. Okay, we are having real issues towing it around this. It wasn't a good idea to try and tow a car around a racetrack. I cannot seem to find it. Where is this barn? Apparently, it is very, very close to the racetrack, but I think I've gone too far. It should be around this first corner somewhere. Oh, I might be better off, actually. Leave that on and go for a walk. Oh, I'm going to die of hunger, though. Right. New plan, I think. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to prat around at this racetrack all day finding the wrecks, as much as I want to daisy chain everything together, we actually do need to go and get some food. So, we might have to accept that we're not going to get this one. We can come back for this one at a later date, because we've got to go and get to the town. I mean, we could still use this flail tail as a way of capturing the horrible, horrible green car. If the moment should arise, I think it's a little bit unlikely. How are we doing? Diesel. I think we're going to make it on diesel, but what we're going to have to do is we're going to make it to the town. We're going to have to buy the food first, and then slightly steal the diesel. I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I've been a good person up until now, okay? I think I can... I think I am allowed one steal of diesel. I mean, I would, you know, I will pay you back when I've got the money from, you know, selling this car and so on. However, at this precise moment in time, I'm rather on the skint side of things. But there we go. Well, we shall drive into town as we get a little bit wiggled. Oh dear, we've rolled, not quite rolled it. It's on its side again. That's probably the safest place for it. Let's face it. We can have the fun game of watch the car being towed dance around in the rear view mirror. No, it's settled itself out. Yeah, we managed to roll a complete wreck of a barn find car. Never mind. Yes, we shall drive into the town, get some fuel, and then hopefully at least daisy chain 2 of the cars together. Now, I have just had a thought as we head on to the main sort of ring road area. I'm not sure if the police would be too happy with me prattling around towing a very, very unhealthy car. I don't really know if they pull you over for that sort of stupid stuff or whether it's only pulling you over for speeding. My truck is also pulling very badly to the left. I'm going to blame the wreck that we're towing for that. Oh, I was trying to wiggle it around and I've wiggled it a bit too much. We're just going to stay in this side of the road, I think. This seems to be where it kind of looks a little bit like a Mercedes from the front, like a classic Mercedes. It seems to be where it wants to sit, wants to sit the truck anyway. I haven't spotted any green noisy car around though, unfortunately, for some payback. You look like a ramshackle barn. You do. I wonder if there is. According to my map, there is nothing in there, but it would seem, I think, rude not to at least go and have a little look in the ramshackle barn. Can we spy a car in this one? Oh, there's a gear in there somewhere. Maybe if we put it into low range. There we go. Anything? No. Okay. So they can be both in the ramshackle barns and in the normal proper looking or proper good condition barns. Crap, I'm going to get hit by a truck. I knew there was a reason why I checked my mirror over there. Don't really want to have an argument with that. I'll argue with any of the cars. They can get out of the way because, well, I'm in a big truck. But, yeah, you don't want to have an argument against a big truck, ideally. I mean, I don't think I'd die from the crash, and this is not going to get broken. It's just if this gets turned over or something silly, and then we're really, really, really stuck out in trouble. I guess we could hitchhike. I don't really know how that works, though, in this game. So, yeah. There's a van. We've found this van plenty of times, but haven't found the vehicle that we are looking for, unfortunately. We might... actually, no, we're not going to... I was going to say, I'm kind of half tempted to take the road around to Lopi on the actual tarmac road, because it'll be easier, but then that does mean that we would miss the other barn find, potentially. Ah, we have made it to town. Fantastic. Oh, forgot the drunk guy called me and he wanted a lift home. It is. Tell you what, mate, you can come because I think your home is actually not too far away past Lopi. So here is the plan. Okay, dude. It is very early in the morning. So do you want a lift? Will you get in this? No. Okay, fine. I offered at least. I would have given you a lift. Just gonna crash into. Oh, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. I totally understand why you didn't want to come and have a lift with me. That makes perfect sense. Right. Okay. Plan. Go away, lights. Don't need you at the moment. Turn all of that off. Put the handbrake on. Okay. We're gonna very, very quickly run and get some food. Oh, thank God that is open. I had a momentary panic. Hello there. We're going to buy all. Oh, I shouldn't have bought all of the sausages in one go. There is a reason why I didn't want to do that, and never mind. We're going to lose all of the sausages because my plan was to buy one, open the bag, and then put the rest into a different bag. But I've messed up. There we go. Right, eat. There we go. Look at that. It's actually useful. Now we're going to see how many sausages we make it home with. And you. I just not crash into anything. That should go well, shouldn't it? There probably is the other pack of sausages somewhere in that cabin that I've just not seen because I'm blind, and people will be shouting at me as per usual. There we go. That can go in there. Let's grab a couple of beers. Catch! Over there. Come on. Come on. And wait for it. That was a miserable throw by me. How's the car looking over here, by the way, having just parked on it? Yeah, I don't know if the sort of bumper hanging off was from me or not. Certainly from the back, I was wondering what on earth rolling through the road. From the back, it's very much muscle car. I think it is just a muscle car. However, there is from a certain angle, the front does look like. Is it the grosser Mercedes that I'm thinking of? Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably have another beer as well. By the time, the amount of time that it takes for the diesel pump to actually do anything, we will probably not be drunk anymore. So it's okay. It's okay to do that. That can close. Now, we are going to, crouch down here. I don't know if the garage is closed when we get to Lopi, or whether, I'm assuming he won't accept the wreck. So we kind of got to get a move on. Oh, God. And now begins the pain of trying to fill up the bloody truck. Well, it has started to rain after what feels like an eternity. We are going to have to put the nozzle back and quickly run away, because that's 1,100 and we have 126. So, yeah. As expected, by the way, the effects of the alcohol wore off about a third of the way through, filling the truck up with diesel. So there we go. Close that door. Probably would have been quicker to run around outside, but never mind. We are in here now. We will go and... I don't even know. That was interior light, wasn't it? Where are wipers? Is that wipers? There we go. That's the ticket. Right. We will turn the truck back on and we shall get on our way, really. Are we going to have enough turning to get out of here? No, not when we're being slightly corralled by the wreck of a car. Now, I can't reverse too far, otherwise we will get stuck. Sorry, I will be back later, I promise. I absolutely promise that that I will be back to repay that money. I'm pretty sure if I need to go and buy food, etc., again, I will have to pay all of the money, basically. So... what we are going to do is I hope that this gives us enough money to pay all of the bills when it comes round to the time. Now, the next wreck, I think we will just about have time to go and have a look for it, is apparently near the radio tower. Now, I haven't actually found the radio tower at any point in this. I've seen it plenty, but I haven't actually gone to visit it. So... I'm hoping we can find the wreck without too much trouble. It would be nice if we could, because then it isn't that far at all to Lopi, and then we can get some money, and then everything can be happy. It seems like a perfectly solid plan to me. I can also spot a little red-roofed shed over there in the distance. Could you be what we are? Oh, there's all sorts of sheds going on around here. There's actually a proper building and everything. Which one of you contains a vehicle for me? Any of you? Any of you contain a vehicle? I'm not sure that this is the right kind of building, but let's go and have a look anyway while we are here. It does look like it might be accessible. I'm just going to leave the truck. We're going to leave the truck and quickly walk around. It'll be quicker than trying to maneuver it. Okay, so that one there does not. I can't spy any other buildings over in this area at the moment. We might have to go and wander a little closer to the aerial tower itself. Oh, we're rolling away down a hill again. Let's get it back down first. Can we get away? Oh, okay, we're pulling away first in the high ratio gearbox. And then we just kind of buzz the limiter in the low ratio one. Never mind. Okay, we're back on the path. Things are going relatively calmly. I think I saw where the radio tower came down. Somewhere in the distance over there. Okay. The I think it's also not helping that now we've got the car stuck off the edge of this road a little bit. And especially when we're going to go now exploring over this way. Is there anything to see over here? No, that does look just like a solid wall of trees to me. So we're really going to have to climb up this. Gears. We have to really go down the gears. We're going to get ourselves up here. There we go. Look at that. So impressive going. I think we might actually still be too far away from the radio mast. How is the car doing? Yeah, car is okay back there. Fantastic. It's not even doing a silly dance at the moment. God, it's nice to have this thing full of diesel. It's peculiar, in fact, having this thing full of diesel. There is a barn that is right in front of the aerial tower. Could this be the barn we are looking for? Could we have another car? Will daisy chaining everything together actually work? I don't know yet. All questions or answers we will find out very shortly. There is a car in there as well. Okay. I wasn't so sure. I didn't want to commit and lose all my sausages again. So instead what we've done is a cunning plan. And I say cunning plan, and it's probably not going to work at all, but we're going to try it. Okay, so, sledgehammer, come with me. If we have got ourselves... Oh, we might have to pull it a bit further forward. Okay, there is a car in here. Knock, knock. Ooh, that's quite a cool car, actually. I want to modify that one. I want to keep that one for myself. Fortunately, we cannot, but I would like to. We're going to have to pull this further forward, I think. So if we can... Oopsie, we can just throw that in the corner, as you do. Take the handbrake off. Drive it just a little bit forward, about that much, perhaps. Put the handbrake back on again. Can we rope from... I don't know, actually, this is going to be a little bit of an awkward one, but let's give it a try. So, towing rope. Oh, maybe it doesn't... Oh, I don't think it lets me. I think it just removes the towing rope that I had on the front of it. Oh, bugger. That's disappointing. Okay, so hold on a second. So we've got this tow rope over here. Can we then connect it to the tow hook there? That's apparently invisible. Well, that's good. Have I broken the game now? Tow hook there up to here. Tow hook at the back somewhere. Okay, now there may be one connecting those two. There may not be. I don't really know. Now, the slight issue here is I've got to try and get that car out of the garage, and pulling it from this angle is not going to work. What I should have done is come from the other angle at the garage. I could have done this a lot cleverer if I had really thought about things, but I didn't, and that is the best way to do stuff, apparently. We're going to have to turn very, very hard left and hope that if they are magically connected... that they don't get stuck in the garage. I don't think they are magically connected though, somehow. Nah. It was worth a go, but I don't think they want to get connected to together. Okay, well we have found the car. It doesn't seem to want to daisy chain them up. But that is good news, and it's actually not very far at all to Lopi, so we can circle back and grab that one without too much hassle. I think it may be getting too late in the day for us to deliver this one, but we shall see. And if we're going to have another madcap dash home, aren't we? Just see my fatigue once more. Again, last time we made it all the way back. with everything in the red, and I made it back in a tractor, so let alone the speed of one of these things, we should be okay to make it back alive. It's just a little bit... It is another case of I need to do a special rally stage once more, because I'm cutting it way too fine with the bloody various needs meter. I really would like to be able to sleep in the back of the truck. It'd make life so much bloody easier, and it would be very helpful for skipping time when you're waiting to do something that is time sensitive. I'd like to have my car back for Sunday when the rally goes on. I'd like to have the Satsuma back for a Sunday. I mean, I might have it back for a Sunday. I don't know how long it's going to take if you know, if we got it in the garage today, whether it would whether it's like a one-day thing or whether it's a few days that it takes to go through all of the rebuilding. It is pretty damn wrecked, so I imagine it's going to take him a little while to fix the car up. But yes, it shouldn't be too far along here. We're getting to the giddy heights of 60 kilometers an hour while towing a completely and utterly destroyed car that's just gone flying around. I saw that in the rearview mirror. It's never an easy day here. Never an easy day. I have found civilization. We are almost in Lopi. There's another drunk man's shed over there, but we have made it to the town, and I think it might still be just about daylight enough to be able to deliver this vehicle. I had no idea where I leave it, what I do with it, but oh, not again. Will you please stop crashing into my Satsuma? Admittedly, I did abandon it slightly in the middle of the road, I think, before. Alright, let's go and leave that here. Dude, I've bought a car for you. I don't quite know... Oh... I want to shoot you, but I don't think there is an option to do a shooting, is there? Let's go in here. Please be open. Ah! Hello! I've brought a car. Yay! We've got what's it? We've got some money, hopefully. Money? Money. 3,200! Look at that! I also love... That is a great use for a piston. Fantastic. Service brochure. I don't really know what any of this means. Is there a... I know some of it was an option to turn it into... final gear change. Right. Wheel alignment, brake check and repair, engine moisture, windshield replacement. I don't really... Final gear change. That's the one. Car body. Oh, that's a lot of money. Basically, for the entire car body, it's 8,000. Wow, you can respray the car here properly. 8,750 for the full repair. Now, if I do that, that'll be minus 4,000 odd pounds. I don't know whether. I was hoping I could leave it with him and then come back and pay him once we'd got back. Oh, for God's sake! Look, I'll move the damn Satsuma, but you've got to get out of the. Hold on a second. Can we go? Push. Can we push your car out of the way? Yes, we can. Excellent. Right, so push. You can go over here. You're going to get septic dumped on your vehicle as well if you're not careful. At the rate you are going. Right, so we've pushed you over there. Now, if we go and then push you forwards. Come on. Out of the way. Oh, it's really difficult pushing these cars forward. I don't know why. They just never seem to go forward or backwards. I can push them from side to side, and that's a fine thing to do, but yeah, get them to go forward, it doesn't seem to work. Let's... oh god, it is a sorry sight, especially after that. I'm very, very sorry, Satsuma. I'm very sorry. Indeed. Yeah, of course it's going to stall. I wasn't able to get in here in time to... Right, so if we pull choke out, and if we just shuffle this car out of the middle of the road at least, it'll be something. We will leave it over here. I guess I kind of might as well leave it here because it's going to have to go into the garage at some point. And yeah, if we park it kind of here-ish, it should be relatively safe. Let's go for that one anyway. And forwards and stop. Okay. Oh, I didn't even clonk the door on the... Oh, bloody hell. It's another vehicle that's excited to see me and almost fired me up into space. Well, that's the Yeah, that's the Satsuma for you. It's been a little while since we've seen it. It's lost both of its front fenders from the various crashes. He's still stuck over there. There we go. Right, well, I think that is going to be... I mean, it was a successful episode. It was a successful episode in that we got a barn find. We got a barn find car. We brought it to the garage. We earned a lot more money than I think I've seen in this up until this point in the game, which is good. And that car is a mess. Really, it needs only a lot of money as well to get it fixed. So, yay for that. Well, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.